Archangel Michael says your victory is written. The enemy's plan against your. Stop what you are doing. Don't scroll past this. The feeling you had this morning, the one that made you hesitate before you got out of bed, that was not tiredness. That was a warning. It was a signal that the atmosphere around you has shifted. You have felt it for weeks, haven't you? A subtle pressure. A sense that no matter how hard you try, there is an invisible wall pushing you back. You smile, you say you are fine, you help everyone else with their problems, but when you are alone in your room, you stare at the ceiling and wonder, when is it my turn? Why does it feel like I am fighting a war I cannot see? Listen to me closely. You are fighting a war. But the reason you feel so drained right now is not because you are losing. It is because you are right at the door of the biggest victory of your life, and the enemy knows it. Archangel Michael is standing right beside you at this very moment. He is telling me that your victory is already written. It is done. It is signed. But there is a plan against your peace, a plan specifically designed to make you give up right before the breakthrough happens. The enemy's plan against your destiny is unraveling right now. But you need to listen because this message has a timeline. This isn't for next week. This isn't for someday. This is for now. There is a spiritual window that opened when you clicked on this video, and it will close when the sun goes down today. What you do in these next few minutes will determine how the rest of this month plays out. I am speaking to the one who feels like the black sheep even when you have done nothing wrong. You are the one who fixes things for your family. You are the one people call when they are in trouble. But lately, you have noticed a change. The people you helped, they have gone silent. Or worse, you feel a coldness coming from them. You have walked into a room and felt the conversation stop. You have seen the looks they exchange when they think you aren't watching. That is the mirror showing you the truth. You have felt like an outsider in your own circle because you are different. You were set apart. And that feeling of being judged? It's real. There is a specific person, someone you trust, someone you have broken bread with, who has been speaking against you in secret. They are smiling to your face, but behind your back, they are plotting to block the very blessing you have been praying for. Archangel Michael says they are jealous of your light. They see something in you that you don't even see in yourself yet. They see that you are about to rise. They see that the financial struggle you have been carrying is about to break. They see that the loneliness is about to end. And they are terrified. They want to keep you small. They want to keep you as the helper, the one who is always struggling, so they can feel superior. But their plan is failing. Right now. Think about the last 24 hours. Did you lose something small? Keys? A card? A piece of paper? Or maybe you tripped, or dropped a glass. That wasn't an accident. That was the energy of this conflict manifesting in the physical world. It was a distraction sent to break your focus. Because the enemy knows that if you focus, if you truly lock in on your power, you are unstoppable. Archangel Michael is holding a sword of blue fire over your life right now. He is cutting the cords that this person has attached to you. You might even feel a sudden heat in your shoulders or a tingling in your hands as I say this. That is the cord snapping. But you have to participate in this. You cannot just sit there. The universe requires your consent to intervene. There is a document. I see a paper. It might be a contract, a will, a lease, or even an old letter. It is buried somewhere in your house or your files. This person, the one acting against you, they are hoping you never find it again. Or they are hoping you forget what is written in it. They have told you lies about your own history. They have made you believe that you are not entitled to something that is rightfully yours. Maybe it's a position at work they said you weren't ready for. Maybe it's a family inheritance they claimed was gone. Maybe it's just the truth about a situation from years ago that painted you as the villain. Archangel Michael says, the record is being set straight. But you must act fast. The energy is moving. The enemy is making a move today. They are planning to send a message or make a call that will try to discourage you further. They want to make you feel small before the sun sets. You might get a text that feels passive-aggressive. You might hear a rumor. Do not react. That is the trap. If you get angry, if you cry, if you fight back with words, you feed their energy. You tie yourself back to them. Instead, you are going to do something they never expected. You are going to step into the divine reversal. This is the instruction for the next hour. Do not ignore this. This is your weapon. Go to the mirror. Not the one on your phone. A real mirror in your home. Look into your own eyes. I want you to see the person who has survived 100% of the bad days. See the person who was kind when the world was cruel. Say this out loud, with authority, like you are a king or queen commanding an army. I return all shadows to their source. My victory is written. My table is prepared. Say it 3 times. As you say it, imagine that blue fire of Archangel Michael surrounding you. Imagine it burning away the heavy, sticky gray fog that has been following you. When you do this, something will happen in the camp of the enemy. They will feel a sudden confusion. Their words will stumble. The plan they had to hurt you will backfire. The text they were going to send? They won't send it. Or they will send it to the wrong person and expose themselves. This is the law of boomerang. What they threw at you is coming back to them. But wait. Wait. Pause this video if you have to. Stop. I need you to listen to me right now. What I just told you. It is true, but it is not the whole truth. I am being stopped. The spirit is physically stopping me. My hands are shaking as I write this. There is something else. Something much more urgent. I was talking about a general enemy. About jealousy. But Archangel Michael is showing me something specific now. A detail I missed. It is not just about jealousy. It is about theft. Someone didn't just speak against you. They took something. Look at your left hand. Turn your palm up. Look at the lines. Do you see a small line that breaks or fades? You thought that was just your hand. No. That is the mark of a stolen opportunity. Archangel Michael is showing me a box. A small, wooden box or a drawer that is stuck. It's in a house you used to visit. Maybe a grandmother's house, or an old family home. Inside that space, there is an object. A piece of jewelry. A coin? A specific photograph? No. It's a key. I see an old key. It doesn't look like much. It's rusty. It's small. The person who is against you, they have this key. Or they know where it is. And they have kept it hidden from you because they know what it opens. It doesn't open a door. It opens a path. This key represents a legacy that was supposed to be passed down to you. Not money necessarily, but a spiritual authority. A gift. The ability to see things others cannot. The ability to heal. The ability to create wealth out of thin air. Your grandmother or your ancestor, they had this gift. They wanted you to have it. They saw that you were the special one. The one with the kind heart. The one who felt things deeply. But this enemy, this person who smiles at you, they intercepted it. They tried to claim the authority for themselves. But it didn't work for them. It only made them bitter. It made them dark. That is why they are so heavy. That is why their life looks perfect on the outside but feels rotten on the inside. They are carrying a mantle that does not belong to them. And because they cannot use it, they are trying to destroy you so you can never claim it back. This changes everything. The urgency just went up 10 times. Because they are planning to get rid of the key, the physical link to your ancestry. They feel the shift too. They know you are waking up. They know you are watching this. Their spirit feels your spirit rising. And they are panicked. They are going to try to throw something away. Maybe donate old clothes. Maybe sell an old piece of furniture. Maybe burn some old papers. This is happening soon. Maybe even this evening. You don't have time to be passive. You don't have time to just pray and wait. You need to claim the key in the spirit realm before they can destroy the link in the physical realm. If you secure it spiritually, the physical object doesn't matter. The power will transfer to you instantly. The block will shatter. The weight on your chest will vanish, and it will land on them. Are you ready to take back what was stolen? This is the secret that was hidden from you for years. You always thought you were unlucky. You weren't unlucky. You were robbed. But the thief has been caught. Archangel Michael has cornered them. The court of heaven is in session. The judge is looking at you. He is asking, do you want it back? Do not hesitate. The signs are already appearing. Have you seen the number 444 or 111 today? Or maybe you saw a bird, a hawk or a cardinal come unusually close to your window. That was the scout. That was the messenger checking to see if you were ready. The bird was looking at you. It was waiting for a signal. You are going to give that signal right now. This is the pattern interrupt. The old script is gone. We are writing a new future right now. The person who hurt you? Forgive them. Not for them. For you. Because forgiveness releases the anchor. If you hate them, you are still tied to them. If you let them go, if you say, I release you to judgment of God, you cut the rope. And when you cut the rope, you shoot upward like a rocket. They stay down. You go up. Archangel Michael is standing at the gate of your new life. He is holding the real key. The spiritual key. He says, the delay is over. The thief is exposed. The restoration is sevenfold. That means for every tear you cried, you get 7 days of joy. For every dollar they stole, you get 7,000 in return. For every lie they told, 7 people will come to tell you the truth about how amazing you are. But you must activate this. The universe is listening to your keystrokes. It is listening to your heart. I want you to type a specific phrase. Do not type Amen. Amen is good, but today we need a command. We need a decree. We need to tell the universe that you know the secret. Type this, I claim the key. Do it now. Don't wait. As you type those letters, imagine the rusty key in the dark drawer turning into pure gold. Imagine it flying out of their possession and landing in your heart. Feel the warmth spreading in your chest. That is the power returning. That is the gift of your ancestors waking up. Someone in the comments. I see a name starting with S or M. You just typed it, and you felt a shiver down your spine. That was the confirmation. The chain just broke for you. And for the rest of you. Look at the timestamp on this video. Look at the numbers. Is there a 3, a 6, or a 9? Those are the creation numbers. If you are seeing this while those numbers are present, it is a double confirmation. The enemy thought they could bury you. They didn't know you were a seed. They tried to put dirt on you. They tried to hide you in the dark. But all they did was give you the environment you needed to grow roots. Strong, deep roots that no storm can pull up. And now, it is harvest time. The person who tried to block you is going to watch you rise. They won't be able to stop it. They will have to watch as doors open for you that were slammed in your face before. They will see you get the promotion, the house, the relationship, the inner peace. And they will know, deep down, that their time is up. I have a testimony here. This is real. This just happened. A woman named Sarah from Ohio was watching a message just like this one. She felt the same skepticism you might be feeling. She thought, how can this be for me? But she followed the instruction. She claimed her key. She had been estranged from her father for 10 years. He had remarried a woman who hated Sarah. The stepmother had cut Sarah out of everything. Photos, family gatherings, the will. Sarah felt like an orphan. 2 hours after she typed, "I claim the key," her phone rang. It was her father. He was crying. He said he had a dream. He said in the dream, his mother, Sarah's grandmother, came to him and pointed at a locked box in the attic. She told him, "Open it." He went to the attic. He found the box. Inside was a bond, purchased in Sarah's name 30 years ago, that the stepmother had hidden. But more than that, there was a letter from the grandmother saying, "For Sarah, who carries the light." The father apologized. The stepmother was exposed. Sarah is now rebuilding her relationship with her dad, and the money from the bond is paying off her debts. This is not a fairy tale. This is spiritual law. When you move, God moves. It is your turn. Archangel Michael is waiting for your move. The enemy is trembling. The key is floating in the air, waiting for your hand to grab it. Do not let this moment pass. The window is closing. By tonight, the energy will settle. You must strike while the iron is hot. You must solidify this. After you type the claim, I want you to do one physical thing. Go to a window. Open it, just a crack. Let a fresh breeze come in. Even if it is cold. Let the old air out. Let the new air in. As the air hits your face, imagine it is the breath of a new life. Say, "I am ready to receive." And then, watch. Watch your phone. Watch your email. Watch the people around you. Someone is going to contact you out of the blue. Someone you haven't heard from in a long time. They are going to bring you news. Good news. Or you will find something. You will be cleaning, or looking for something else, and you will find an object that you thought was lost. That is the first drop of the rain. When that happens, you will know the floodgates are open. Do not be afraid of the success that is coming. You have been in survival mode for so long that you are afraid of peace. You are waiting for the other shoe to drop. There is no other shoe. The war is over. You won. The enemy's plan has been cancelled. The victory is written in gold ink. Now, I have one more thing for you. A final seal on this prophecy. You need to share this energy. You cannot keep it all to yourself. A flow must flow. If you dam it up, it becomes stagnant. Think of one person you know who is also struggling. One person who needs to hear this. Send this to them. Be the angel for them. When you bless others, the blessing comes back to you multiplied. And listen, if you are still feeling a tiny bit of doubt. If there is a small voice whispering, "This isn't real," that is the enemy's last gasp. That is the final attempt to pull you back. Crush it. Stand tall. You are the child of the Most High. You are the one the angels are talking about. Your victory is not just coming. It is here. Step into it. Amen. But I am not done with you yet. There is a deeper layer to this. Stay with me. The reason you have felt this specific pain, this specific betrayal, it is because your destiny is linked to a very specific bloodline trait. The enemy didn't just attack your finances or your relationships randomly. They attacked the very thing that makes you, you. Think about your voice. Have you ever been told to be quiet? Have you ever felt like your words were being choked back? That is because your voice has power. Literal power. When you speak, things shift. The enemy tried to silence you because they knew that if you ever found your voice, you would command mountains to move. Archangel Michael is touching your throat chakra right now. He is unlocking your voice. You are going to find that in the next few days, you will speak with a new boldness. You will say no to things you used to tolerate. You will say yes to opportunities you used to be too scared to take. People will look at you differently. They will see a new authority in your eyes. This is the lion spirit waking up inside you. The lamb has been silent long enough. Now the lion roars. And when the lion roars, the hyenas scatter. Those people who were gossiping, they will scatter. They won't be able to look you in the eye. They will avoid you. Let them go. Do not chase them. Their absence is your promotion. Empty space is needed for new furniture. Empty friends are needed for new soulmates. You are being cleared out. You are being prepared. The vessel must be empty before it can be filled with new wine. You have been emptied out. You have felt hollow. That was the preparation. Now comes the filling. Get ready for an overflow. Get ready for too much. Too much joy. Too much love. Too much opportunity. You will have to ask God to expand your territory just to hold it all. This is your reality. Claim it. Walk in it. The clock is ticking. The sun is moving. The decree has been issued. It is so. And so it is. Now, go back to the start. Listen to the first minute again. I said something there, a specific phrase about the door. You missed it the first time because your mind was racing. Go back. Listen again. When you hear it this time, it will unlock the final code in your mind. Type Amen.